organic farmers.
Yes.
This is the way to go. Keep rabbits for meat, have urine for your crops.
And the droppings for manure.
Oh yeah, how
Yes.
can I forget that?
Yes, this is a
Yes.
very, very useful manure.
Here.
This is organic manure, the rabbit droppings. This is how I trap them here.
Yes.
I
We
remove
just
them.
sweep them with a
Yes,
broom.
I just sweep them with a broom.
Mhm.
I place them somewhere.
Okay.
I use them in the shamba,
Yes.
in the garden,
Yeah.
to fertilize the soil. It's very productive.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi guys, it's a guy from Benster Farm, and today we are at Michorani Farm. There's my good friend over here.
Welcome.
How are you, my friend?
Welcome. I'm quite okay. I'm quite okay.
I'm sure guys have heard about Michorani Farm, whereby it's me again. I've been producing content, videos and all that, from his latest video being Azora farming, Pakchong farming, which is big nephew grass. There is rabbit farming and all that. So today it's a collab between Benster Farm and Michorani Farm. And my friend, what are we talking about?
Today we are here and I'll be showing you around my rabbit cages and my rabbit keeping project. So welcome to the Urine Farm and enjoy the lesson.
So before we show you the content, we just like to show, give you the advantages and some of the advantages of rabbit farming, whereby it's good to keep rabbits, and you'll be able to benefit from some of the things like it is good for pregnant women, the nutrients and all that. It's good for diseases, eliminates anemia, and some of the other things like blood pressure and all that. In short, the meat has good fatty acids, so it has a good balance and all that. You can also use rabbit urine for pesticide and insecticide, that is moth, aphids, mites, and all that, whiteflies and all that. Things include the urine is a very good, it has some micro elements, potassium, phosphorus, nitrogen and all that, whereby also it's a good foliar for the plants. So those are some of the advantages of keeping rabbits, whereby you can benefit from the meat, you can benefit from the urine. So at Michorani Farm,
Yes.
it keeps rabbits.
Yes.
Our apologies for the noise, for the background noise. I think it's rainy season and rain is about to come, so there is a lot of wind flowing. We should be expecting rain in the next like 20-30 minutes. So apologies for the background noise and all that. So, Elder,
Yes.
it's me again.
It's me again.
You've been running a YouTube channel by the name It's
It's
Me
me
Again.
again, yes. Kindly
Yes,
watch
please.
it, subscribe, like and share. I have a YouTube channel on farming which goes by the name It's Me Again.
He has
Welcome.
been such a great inspiration. If you go to It's Me Again, you'll see some of the great content he has been doing. Farming, from dairies, from to plants, to trees and all that. So sir,
Yes.
you got some rabbits here.
Yes.
How long have you been doing this rabbit?
I've been doing this project for the last 3 years now.
3 years. I'm sure you had some of the challenges.
Yes. I had some of the challenges like firstly I didn't have the right cages for proper rabbit keeping.
Okay.
Until I constructed them using locally available materials.
Uh-huh.
I actually had to fell some trees
Uh-huh.
for me to obtain the timber
Okay.
so that I can put up a structure
I see.
which is a modern structure
Yes.
and which is durable.
Yes.
With it here I have chick mesh. Down here we have
The small wire mesh.
yes, it's a small wire mesh to trap to make sure that the urine goes through and the droppings.
Okay.
And then down here I've placed and then some gutters so that I may collect urine. As you can see, this is rabbit urine,
Yes.
which is freshly collected from
The gutter.
the gutters.
Okay.
And with the rabbit urine, there is one thing you need to mention. Rabbit urine is very good foliar.
Yes.
Rabbit urine, you don't need to buy foliar at any agrovet because This is pure foliar, organic.
It has the nitrogen,
Yes.
which helps develop the leaves.
Yes,
As
it's
a foliar,
liquid.
so you spray on the leaves.
Yes, it's liquid fertilizer too. Yes.
Okay, so tell me something. Just to repeat again, just come close, my director. Come close, my director. So just to mention,
Yes.
this is how the structure is.
This is how the structure is.
Using simple materials,
Simple
local
material.
available material. You
Yes.
fell his trees and cut down the wood.
Yes.
Iron sheet right there, and then
Yes.
there's this wire mesh and all that.
Yes.
You have to put a stronger one first to
Yes.
just safeguard falling of it.
Yes.
And then there is the iron sheet,
Yes.
whereby the urine comes through here,
Yes.
and then you collect it down there.
Yes.
So guys, these are just simple things. So there is nothing we can do which is supposed to hinder you from keeping rabbits. Just a simple materials, sir. So you mentioned that you had some of the challenges.
Yes.
I'm not sure that I heard you mention the challenges.
Yes, the challenges were the structure I used to have was a big hole where I had crammed all the rabbits together.
Okay.
So by so doing, every time they reproduce, the male ones would go for the kids. Kids are young ones of rabbits
Okay.
and kill them. So somebody through internet and a lot of research,
Yes.
somebody advised me this is the right way to construct the structures
Okay.
for proper rabbit keeping.
Yes.
In these cubicles,
Yes.
up here I normally place the females, and down here I have the males.
Okay.
So these are the males tire, and there's no limitation. You can actually do it even 3 tires, so long as you can get there.
Okay.
So you place the females up here,
Yes.
and the male ones down here.
Yes.
So when you want them to reproduce, you bring the female to the male
Okay.
for courtship,
Okay.
and then after
That's how long do you? How do you know whether they have already mated once you bring it?
you will see them react.
So you
You'll
have to wait to
them.
see the action.
Yes, you'll see them react. But you give it a duration of like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That is sufficient
Oh,
period
that's
for them to
okay.
make, yes.
And then you take back
The female, you take it back to its cage.
So the thing is, the queen has to go to the
To the king, yes.
for 2 weeks.
Yes,
And then
not
after-
vice versa. The queen has to go to the king, not the
Stay
king to
there.
the queen. Stay there for 2 weeks, and by then you are almost guaranteed.
Yes.
If it's not pregnant in the next, let's say, 3 weeks, you repeat the same process.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Tell me something. You know, I always say I'm a jack of all trades.
yes,
And I've kept rabbits sometimes back.
yes.
But the reason I stopped keeping them is once the rabbits are or give birth.
Ordinarily we don't touch them. Like in my case here, you can see there is isolation.
Yes.
So the mother will undergo the gestation period, reproduce
Okay.
on her own. You don't need to touch the rabbit kids.
Yes.
And if you are to touch, use some kind of material. I understand immediately it detects the smell of your sweat or your hand if you abandon the kids.
Okay.
So it never circles.
So that was a mistake.
That is the mistake you are doing.
Okay.
So that is something which should be avoided under all costs. Yes.
So
And
just-
more so when they are newly born.
Yes.
When they are newly born, like a duration before they start producing the fur, don't touch.
Okay.
Because the mother will sense.
Yeah.
Rabbits have a very sharp sense of smell.
Yeah.
And immediately they sense that there is a foreign object which has touched the kids, she disowns the kids.
Sure. So
Yes.
it's that sensitive.
It is that sensitive.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me something. How do you keep warm to the babies?
Ordinarily, by the time of reproduction, the rabbit sheds its abdomen fur,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
and creates some kind of cushion inside a box. I'll show you some box here which I've done
Yes.
for where they reproduce,
Okay.
and then they keep them warm.
So
It's a natural process.
so the mother sheds some fur
Yes, some fur.
which keeps warm.
Yes, which brings the
Warmth
required
to the
warmth.
baby.
Yes.
Okay.
She sheds a lot of fur and creates a pillow of wool.
Okay. Okay.
And then that is where she now reproduces.
How long does it take before you move the babies from the mother back to its own cage?
In 30 days, they are fully grown up, weaned, they can now eat. And that is when you separate.
Okay. Okay.
You can do it in 30 days. The minimum advisable duration is 30 days.
30 days.
But it all depends on how fast you want to reproduce.
So after 30 days,
Yes.
that's when you can move the babies from their mother to their own cage.
To their own cage.
How long does it take for the baby to become an adult?
It takes in a period of 6 months
Yes.
that the baby will be fully grown, and on average it will be averaging around 3.5 to 5 kgs depending on how you feed them.
Okay.
Yes. Like in this case,
Yeah.
these are now almost 1.5 months old rabbit kids. And here they are. I've separated them from the mother.
Okay.
The mother is right there next. Now they are developing.
And then from here, do you separate male and female and all that?
Yes.
So these
Later,
are male
as they
alone
grow
or
up,
female?
you will identify the sex. I mean, whether it's a female or a male by checking clothes.
Okay.
For right now, they are still young.
Yes.
You can't get to know.
Let me correct something.
Yes.
Guys, the right way to handle rabbits, this is the right way to handle rabbits.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
Like this.
Yes.
Yeah. So you relieve the stress, the tension, and all that.
Yes.
It gets relaxed. This is the right way to handle it. You don't really handle it by the ears. Otherwise, you'll even if it's ears, just moving within seconds, and then you leave it. Like moving from one cage to another.
Yes.
But if you longer maybe to have a look at it or something, you want to maybe check on it. This is how you make it relax, and you can see it has already settled. It's not like pulling its legs and all, trying to fight and all that.
Yes. It's not struggling.
It's not struggling now.
Yes.
Exactly. It's relaxed.
Beautiful, beautiful
It's a
rabbit.
beautiful thing. Man.
Yes. These are 5. I've already separated them from the mother.
Okay.
This is the mother. If you can come close and show
Okay.
the viewers, this is the mother. And I've already separated them. Now she's ready
Yes.
to breed again. She's actually very
How
ready
long?
to breed,
How long?
breed
How,
again.
how long does it take before she starts it again?
But after, let's say in 2 months' time, she's ready to breed again.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and it can give birth to even 10 kids at
Okay.
a go.
So what you're saying at an average, a mother gives birth to 10 babies.
Yes.
At an average.
Yes.
And it took how many months before it starts breeding again? It's 2 months.
In 2 months. Let's say by 2 months, it's ready to breed.
So let's say you can have like around 60 babies within
A year. Yes.
for one.
Yes.
And of course,
the average gestation period is 30 days.
is that it is.
Yes.
Let's do this calculation.
Yes.
You take a mother give birth to 10 babies.
Yes.
Assuming that the 10 babies are female.
Yes.
So in the next, after 2 months,
Yes.
after 3 months, that's
Yes.
when they mature up.
2 months.
2
In
months.
2 months, by the first 30 days, they are now weaned. They can eat food.
Okay.
They can eat the weeds and the pellets you give them. And then it now depends. If you want the mother to breed again,
Yes.
in the next 30 days after
Yes.
isolation,
Yes.
the mother is ready.
Yes.
So that is an average of 2 months.
So that means one mother, 10 babies.
Yes.
After 2 months, each baby, 10. Those are 100 babies.
Yes.
And
so they
I'm
have
not a
one.
mathematician, but you can do the math.
Yes.
By the end of the year, you can have around 500 babies.
Yes.
And I would like to assure you that rabbit meat is very profitable. An average rabbit goes between 1,000 shillings to 2,000 shillings.
To 2,000.
And
And
the average
rabbit meat is white meat.
white meat.
Very recommended
Exactly.
by physicians.
Exactly.
Very good for your health.
Yes.
White meat.
We mentioned at the beginning of this video, we said that reduces high blood pressure,
Yes.
cholesterol reduces.
Yes.
For those guys who would like to slim and shed weight, myself, I'm a bit one-pack guy. I'm not ready to shed more weight and all
Yes,
that.
yes.
But if you like to shed more weight, eat rabbit meat. Anemia. It prevents anemia.
Yes.
For
Sickle
the
cell anemia.
Yes. For the pregnant mothers, it's good meat, it's good nutrition, and all that. So all those, please take advantage of rabbit.
Yes. The
That is
benefit.
the benefit of eating meat.
With eating rabbit meat, white meat,
And I think it's better than chicken, right?
by far,
I think-
even by taste.
Yes.
Very nice.
And it takes very short time to multiply.
Yes, it takes a very
Within a
short time.
year, one rabbit can give you you 500.
Yes, it can give birth 6 times in a year.
6 times in a
Yes.
year. And you remember,
6 times
each
in a
baby
year.
will also give birth.
Yes, each baby will also give birth.
How
In
awesome
3
is that?
months, these young ones
Yes.
will be ready to reproduce.
How awesome is that?
They'll be ready to mate and be now mothers.
Exactly.
Yes.
Guys,
They are fast growing.
if
And
you-
also when you keep the kind of rabbit I keep New Zealand white
okay.
and California grey.
Yes.
And they are big in body size and weight.
Yes.
So this is the ideal type of rabbit to keep.
For the rabbit experts, please, we mentioned about New Zealand white, and there are so many kind of rabbits. Please leave a comment down there, and I'm sure you're not selling at the moment,
No, I'm not selling at the moment.
but
Right
you
now,
are about to.
I'm about to. I'm multiplying right
You are
now.
multiplying right
Yes, as you can see,
Yes.
even from this cage, I have young ones here, which are up and coming, and as you can see, it's now feeding.
Yes. Oh,
It's now feeding.
how old is that?
This is 2 months, 2 weeks old. This is 2 weeks old. Yes, this is the mother, a New Zealand white.
Okay.
It's a small one. It's a bit far,
Okay.
but it's now feeding. It's getting in 30 days. It is ready to feed.
This is beautiful.
Yes. I
Tell me,
have some
how
more
do
here.
you feed them?
I ordinarily go to the local market, collect leftover cabbages.
Yes.
I mean leftover cabbages at the local market, which a sack goes for 50 shillings, Kenya shillings.
Okay.
And this is what I use to feed them.
Yes.
You can see.
Guys, you can see.
This is what I use to feed them. Locally
Simple
collected
ways.
simple material, which I actually collect this for free, but I give them a token
At
of
least you give a
appreciation.
tip. You tip the person who is collecting.
Yes. Then on some other time,
Yes.
I give them rabbit pellets
Okay.
to supplement their diet.
Yes.
These are rabbit pellets, which are locally available at any agro shop,
Yes.
and they are specifically made for rabbit. These are rabbit pellets.
It's me again.
Yes.
Can I tell you something? I know
Yes.
you are king of producing your own food.
Yes.
You are the king.
Yes.
But you know you can create your own pepper.
Yes, you can. It's only that I
You
don't
know
have
you
the...
can import your own machine. A simple machine which is going for 5,000
Ah.
from China.
Yes.
Come make your own
Oh,
food.
okay.
Yes.
That is very
You
good
know
because
what-
it will reduce on the cost
Exactly.
of keeping my project.
Do you know when you bring the machine here, you
Yes.
can put these cabbages, you can put eggs, you can put grass, you can put maize cobs, beans, all those protein things which are protein,
Yes.
and within a minute produce like
sack?
a 20 kg of these pellets.
I didn't know. You will give me that,
Now you-
that secret.
now you
will
know.
give me that secret so that I may cut down on the cost of feed.
Now you know.
Though I normally buy a 50 kg sack
Yeah.
at Kenya shillings 2,000.
Yeah.
But if I can have that machine, which goes for Kenya shillings 5,000, and do it myself, I think that will help cut on the cost.
Let me tell you something. You have always talked about storing food. You know, these things are done in terms of pellets for storage. So when you do this, you collect all these things, all those protein things and all those, you put them in the pellet machine, makes the pellet. Now you can store the pellet for around 6 months. And it's easier to store the pellet than storage.
Yeah, this one are perishable.
They are perishable.
This one can't even
It's
last
easier,
for 4 days. They will
Exactly.
dry.
That is the aim of all these pellet thing and all
You
that.
give me that the contract for
I'll give you-
so that I may order my belly.
Guys, all these things are on Alibaba, and of course, when it comes into the country, you're going to pay a small amount of KRA, you're going to pay a small amount of KRA and all that, for tax and all that,
Yes.
but at least you'll save a lot. You save a lot of money, you save a lot of food, because you can do it and store it for like 6 months
Yes.
as you wait, because not every time will be there to produce those food and all that.
Yeah, it's
So you produce it, store it in sacks and all that,
You produce many at a go,
many at a go,
then keep them.
so that you will be able to handle 500 rabbits at the same time.
Because may I tell you something, Winston? In the next 2 months, I will have double the number of rabbits I have. These things are fast multiplying.
I've seen the
I eat them as much as I can, and I still want to breed them. So I am actually, no, I'm not going to sell them to consume. I want to give them in 2 months. The number of rabbits here, currently I have around 40. But I eventually in 2 months I have around 200 rabbits.
You talked about one rabbit.
Yes.
How do you prevent Oh yeah, and I'm sure going to build a
This
next
is
door
the-
house,
Yes.
because
There has been a case of predators
Yes.
coming to attack and open the doors. But now this is what I decided to do. I've bought some chain link and erected some posts here so that I can create a barrier between where the predators approach from and my rabbit cage.
Okay.
So I have decided to fence it all round so that we avoid the issue of predators attacking.
Yes.
So I'm doing this.
And I see that you're doing this today.
Yes.
You've started it today.
Yes.
Okay.
There was
Did
a
you
case
get
of
a
an attack.
predator coming last night or something?
A what?
A predator
predator?
coming
No.
last night.
In the last 2 weeks, there came a predator. I don't know what it was. It attacked one of my cages here.
Yes.
It actually cut off this chain link
Sure.
until I had to reinforce it with this wire mesh.
Okay.
And it took the mother and 7 kids
Yo.
and disappeared.
Anyway,
So by morning, when I came in the morning, I found nothing. Really.
that's crazy.
I have different varieties.
Which one is that?
This is a California, a crossbreed between
California
California grey and New Zealand white.
Okay.
It's a crossbreed. It's a young one which is 4 months old.
Yes.
Hold it to demonstrate. This is how we hold it. It's a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
It's a male.
Yes.
No, this is a female. 4 months old. Yes.
That's a 4 months.
Yes, and it's almost 3 kilos now.
This is like 3 kgs, eh?
Yes, these
And
are
a
around 3
kg, a kg goes
for 1900. A kg of rabbit meat goes for 1,000. Sure. Yes.
guys, money.
A kg.
Hola.
Okay. Okay. The other thing about rabbit keeping, you need to supply it with water.
Yes.
A lot of water.
Hello.
Because rabbit takes water, and these are my locally available. I devised these containers using, the plastic containers which you normally throw away.
Yes.
Cut them into half.
Yes.
These are feeding traps.
Yes.
And this is now for water. So it takes water, it urinates. I trap the urine, and that is what I use as foliar. So rabbits consume and like the myth which people don't understand. Rabbits take water. They drink a lot of water.
It's me again.
Yes.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
You can always improvise these things. You can always, there is easy ways of improvising these things.
Yes.
You don't need a container like that one, which, the rabbit takes a swim inside the container. That's why you can see the color, the container color, the color in the container is
So
colored.
they have not cleaned,
Yes,
but
not
they
clean.
clean.
Yes.
Yes.
There's something called nozzles.
Nozzles. Yes.
Nozzles, what happens is, you just take a 20-liter jerrycan, place it there,
Yes.
and then you pipe it.
Yes.
I'm gonna show you something. I'll show you something.
Wonderful.
Then direct the water with a pipe from there
Yes.
to here,
Yes.
and then you put a nozzle
Yes.
package. So what happens is this rabbit gets used to drinking from the nozzle.
From the nozzle.
And the nozzle is fixed in a way that it doesn't pour water, but when you try to put a finger like this,
Yes.
it doesn't
It
go.
dispenses water.
So when the rabbit tries to drink, it's much easier,
Yes.
it's cleaner, it's good technology, whereby you don't need to keep on checking whether, yours is just to fit that it's whether it's water.
And I have a lot of water. I have plenty of water here. There's a
And
tap right here.
It's an easier way, and it's just easy, even you can build it.
That is
can build it.
why you are giving to me is a blessing. That is why with people like Ben Farm here, and visit to your farm is a blessing. Because listen to the kind of advice he's giving me.
There are
Now,
easier things.
immediately after this visit, I'll improve on the water dispensation and the feeding. Thank you for that.
And then something else, I see there is a lot of dirt from the under the cage and
the
all
rabbit
that.
droppings and urine.
Droppings and all those.
Yes, yes.
So because these iron sheets can rust.
Yes, it actually corrodes
And
very
it's
fast.
Very corrosive.
Yes.
Yeah, rabbit urine is very corrosive.
Yes, it's acidic.
Acidic,
And it
corrosive
corrodes
and all
yes,
that.
yes.
So you need to sweep it every day in the morning.
Yes.
Somebody, I'm sure you have assigned somebody.
Yes.
Take care of it.
Yes, there's a guy who normally does
Every
that.
morning they sweep it.
Yes.
Because the
And
moment
clean it.
they clean it up, The moment that rabbit waste
Yes.
comes into contact with the urine, it corrodes.
It corrodes the iron.
So you end up replacing the iron sheet
Yes,
and all that.
and it's quite a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Because that means rebuilding everything,
Yes.
moving it,
All this timber so that you may replace
put it back and all that.
Yes.
So guys, we have learned about two things right now. One of the things is about making your own feed using there's some very cheap mechanism we bought from Alibaba and all that, from China and all that. The second thing is using nozzles to feed water into, to give the rabbit water. Instead of doing jerry cans, which the rabbits might take bad inside the rabbits and all, inside the jerry cans and all that.
Yes, I've even had a case of one giving birth inside the jerry can.
Yeah, and the baby is dead.
And the baby drowned. Yes.
The baby is drowned.
So immediately after this,
Yeah.
I will start shopping for the nozzles.
Exactly, and
Yes.
remember that the jerry can has come into contact with some human hands and all that.
Yes.
So when the baby gets in there,
Yes.
maybe you never know. It can now disown the baby because
Oh,
it
yeah,
has some
it is true.
contact with human
I agree.
hands or skin or
I agree.
smell and all that. So tell us about the urine.
The
How
urine,
do you use it in your farm, which or any farm?
this is the already collected rabbit urine.
Yes.
I pack it in used water bottles. This is 20 liter, 20 liter, 20 liter, 20 liter.
Yes.
Per container, I sell my 20 liter rabbit urine at Kenya shillings 1,500.
Whoa.
This is foliar fertilizer.
Yes.
This is liquid fertilizer. It's very good for growth of plants. It is a pesticide,
Yeah.
and it is an insecticide,
Yes.
and it's a liquid fertilizer equally. Very good for growth. So what I do,
Do you know it also makes improve the soil structure?
yes, it does.
Yes,
This
it
is
does.
fertilizer. It has all the nutrients of fertilizer.
Yes.
So what I do, I mix it at a ratio of 1 liter of rabbit urine goes with 2 liters of water.
Okay.
That is the ratio of mixture.
Yes.
Then I use a hand spray
Yes.
to spray the locations I want to spray for me to get the ultimate harvest.
Yes.
Yes.
Guys, for the organic farmers, I've always talked about organic farming, and this is the way to go. Organic farmers.
This
Oh,
is
if you have-
organic
Yes.
fertilizer, pure.
Yes.
It has no effect on human life,
Exactly.
unlike other chemicals which are made in industry.
Exactly.
Yes.
For the guys who have kitchen farms, organic fertilizer, it's a foliar. It's rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and all that. It improves the soil texture, and it's a foliar by itself. It develops the leaves. So for the
And
guys who are doing
insecticide,
organic,
foliar, fertilizer, pesticide, I mean it controls all the crop problem.
exactly.
Yes,
So-
and it is quite effective.
So it's me again
Yes.
from Michorani Farm.
Yes.
Please give our viewers the last parting shot for the guys who like to farm rabbits. What are they supposed to know?
Guys, let me welcome you to rabbit keeping. Rabbit keeping, besides being a hobby, is very good. It's food production. This country and the world needs food as security. So when you come to rabbit keeping, you are assured of feeding your family because you have meat and white meat. And besides the white meat, you will benefit by getting foliar fertilizer, which is the urine, and the droppings, which is manure for your farming. So it has almost 5 benefits, and you will never regret having gotten into rabbit keeping. It's a hobby. It is so satisfying. I do it over the weekend, and at times of the weekdays, though there's somebody who normally takes care of this. And Minister, let me tell you, encourage your viewers to do rabbit keeping. So for those interested in rabbit keeping, kindly drop a comment at the comment section below there. And I know my good brother here and my friend, a man who inspires me when it comes to farming, will get in touch with me or liaise with me, and then we'll get back to you with an answer to your rabbit keeping project.
It's me again. You know, you inspire me to go back to rabbit farming.
Yes,
I did rabbit
get
farming,
back. Yes.
but unfortunately the first birth I touched the babies.
Yes.
They died, and I thought, man, this is...
Probably you had not researched on it.
Yeah.
But now you know.
Exactly.
And you can now see me practically doing it.
Exactly.
Look at them
And
feeding
it's so
like
easy.
I was telling you. Yes, very easy.
a no-brainer.
Yes, yes, and it reduces on stress.
Yeah.
When you come home with all stresses of life, you just come to your project,
Yes.
and it gives you that satisfying, feeling.
Yes.
Yes,
So guys, it's me again.
yes.
Please subscribe to his channel. It's
Yes.
called Me Again.
It's me again
At
by
Michorani
Elder
Farm.
Iam,
At Kambo,
Michorani Farm.
Makueni County,
Yes, Kibwezi.
Kenya,
Yes,
Africa,
Africa.
continent.
Yes.
So, it's me again in conjunction with Benster Farm. Please subscribe. Adios.
Yes. Bye-bye.